satisfied.
Too early to tell. It's definitely a different school with different ways, but hopefully
They will adjust.
we're coming in. Today's of yeah.
Sorry, one.
The bar is already high. Ambience is God given, and everything else is God given. When you put your child in this school, you must know that Providence will take care. They said, see, our motto is small is good. Yes, sir. If you make too many branches and franchisees, then you can't retain this.
This line. Children, sit where you want to be like this and smile. And walk there. Can you see? It's that beautiful fish, no? Yes. So are you all happy to be in school? Children, how are you all feeling? Do you all like to come to school? How many of you enjoy coming to school? Yes. Why do you like to come to school?
Because I like the classroom and the teacher was very good. Because I love to study and I love the teachers and I love the classroom, school, everything. I am so glad to come to this school because Thursday badminton playing time. I am so happy.
You enjoy playing games?
Yes, I love my teachers and I love my friends.
দ্য ফিউচার ফাউন্ডেশন স্কুলে আমার মেয়ে ক্লাস 1-এ বি সেকশনে পড়ে, সান্নিধ্যা দাশগুপ্ত। তো এই স্কুলের সাথে আমাদের যোগসূত্র স্থাপন হয়েছে প্রধানত অরুণ নার্সারি থেকে আমাদের বাচ্চারা এসছে ফিউচার ফাউন্ডেশনে, এবং এখানে যে অ্যাম্বিয়েন্সে বাচ্চারা বড় হচ্ছে এবং যে পরিকাঠামো পাচ্ছে একেবারেই নিজের বাড়ির মতো, এবং প্রত্যেকজন টিচার এতটাই সাপোর্টিভ এবং বাচ্চাদেরকে যেভাবে তারা টেক কেয়ার করে, শুধুমাত্র তাদের পড়াশোনা নয়, একটা হলিস্টিক ডেভেলপমেন্ট যাতে হতে পারে সেই বিষয়ে। সুতরাং এই স্কুল বেছে নেওয়া আমার মনে হয় আমার জীবনের অন্যতম একটা সঠিক নির্বাচন।
Today, in front of Future Foundation School, I would like to mention that this was the wisest decision I have taken for my son to have got him admitted here. Because of so many reasons, which will be mentioned by other parents also. Me, as a health educator, like it that I always believe that food plays a very important role in making the mental makeup of a child. So, school focuses on healthy food.
Hello everyone. I'm a very old parent of this school. I have three children studying in this school. Both are twins studying in class 7 and one newly joined the school of Future Foundation in class 1. He's Shaurodeep and the other two are Shopnodeep and Sharnodeep of class 7. The experience with the school is overall very gratifying experience. So the overall experience and when the teacher and student relationship and bonding is deep and strong, so 70% of the studies are done. The school gives a very holistic approach. So overall, studies and with the co-curricular activities, the school emphasis on a very deep and very expensive way of co-curricular activities.
Academically, if we see, the students, they learn many things here, but at the same time they also learn the morals, spirituality, as well as the ethics they learn is really very great.
I feel very privileged to welcome students and their parents to the Future Foundation School for the academic session 2023-24. I'm standing in the middle of the, as you can see, the Sri Aurobindo Institute of Culture Library. And most of you would know that this school is an initiative of Sri Aurobindo Institute of Culture, founded by Sri Arunindranath Tagore, a descendant of Abanindranath Tagore, and a direct descendant of Shunayani Devi, his sister, and who was a devotee of the mother. The mother tasked him to be the caretaker of this house. She called Lakshmi's house, and she said it will be the home of grace. Anybody who passes through the portals of this institution, which now very prominently features the Future Foundation School, is blessed by her grace. I'm yet to come across any child, present, past, who hasn't been singularly touched by that grace. That grace has wrought miracles in the lives of many. The only thing is, you have to want those miracles to happen. They don't always work the way we want them to work. But at the end, our children who have come out of the portals of this school, you see them on the road vis-a-vis other children who've come out of other schools. You see them at any point in your life, or their lives rather, and you see there's a stark difference. You can immediately tell on seeing a student or an alumnus that this has been a student who's passed through the gates of the Future Foundation School. So what are you left with? At the end of the day, this journey finishes and students move on to college, and usually the school assures a very good academic standing with which students aspire and actually get into very good colleges and universities in India and abroad. More importantly, they become proficient in various sports and co-curricular activities. They get to know their heritage, their Indian heritage singularly well, and they have an attitude of respect towards others. But coming out, more than everything else, they get a refuge. That refuge is the mother and children. Whenever they are in need, in happy times and in troubled times, they know they can come back to their second home. This second home is not only for our children, it's also for their parents. Their parents remember this school primarily because what the school offered them, but also for the fact that it showed and it continues to show how a beautiful life needs to be lived. It's with a purpose that I stand in this Sri Aurobindo Institute of Culture Library. This library has been actually earmarked by the mother. She was shown a plan of the house. She decided this is where the library will be. And when you come to this library, you see these 37 volumes of Sri Aurobindo's collected works. Below you see 30 volumes of the Sri Aurobindo Birth Centenary Library, the 17 volumes of the mother's collected works. You see also, for instance, the collected works of a prominent disciple, Dilip Kumar Roy. You see next to that his illustrious father, Dijendralal Roy's songs. You see also these beautiful books. For instance, Dilip Kumar Roy's very famous book, Sri Aurobindo Came to Me. Sri Aurobindo did not only come to Dilip Kumar Roy. He came to the life of every single person who approaches him consciously, subconsciously, or unconsciously. So parents, children, do remember what has happened as a direct result of your deciding to admit your children to this school. Sri Aurobindo has entered your lives and theirs. From experience, I can tell you, this is the single biggest and most precious gift that any person could hope to have had. I feel privileged that I saw the mother. I feel privileged she spoke to me briefly. And very honestly, the only thing I learnt in life, however imperfectly, was mother and Sri Aurobindo. But by knowing that, I have become what I became. But really, the only thing I learned, however imperfectly, was mother and Sri Aurobindo. And it is their grace, their presence, that is ready to be in the lives of each one of you and each one of your children as much as you allow them to be. Thank you very, very much. And I commend your decision to send your children to the school. Thank you.